Today, Dong Fu invites you to delve deeper into the Dhammapada, the 11th verse from the Buddhist scriptures on the YouTube channel Tien Tien USA. In the unessential, they imagine the essential. In the essential, they see the unessential. They who entertain such wrong thoughts never realize the essence. Dear friends on the path, let us pause and look deeply into the meaning of this verse. The Buddha gently points us toward the reality of delusion. When we mistake what is not important for what is important, and when we ignore what truly matters in our daily lives, how often do we chase things that seem essential, but are merely distractions? We run after fame, possessions, opinions, even anger and pride, thinking they give us meaning, stability, identity. Yet in the quiet of the heart, we know they cannot offer true peace. The unessential is like foam on water, glimmering in the sunlight, but without substance. The essential is like the depth of the ocean, quiet, vast, still. To those not trained in the Dharma, the glitter of the surface can seem more real than the stillness below. But the Buddha calls us to wake up. To see the essential is to see impermanence, to know suffering, to live with compassion, and to walk the path of liberation. The mind that is clouded by delusion sees value in what is empty and dismisses what can lead to freedom. It clings to form, rejects emptiness, chases after desires, and forgets the Four Noble Truths. So the Buddha says, they never realize the essence. They remain lost in appearances, spinning in samsara. Let us look deeply. What is essential in life? Is it not the understanding of suffering? Is it not the practice of letting go? Is it not the cultivation of mindfulness, loving kindness, wisdom? When we wake up in the morning, do we remember the breath? Or do we remember our to-do list? When someone speaks harshly to us, do we respond with compassion? Or do we react from hurt and ego? To realize the essence is not to memorize texts, but to live them. To live the Dharma is to walk with bare feet on the ground of reality, to taste each moment with awareness, to hold our pain gently, and to not be fooled by passing pleasures. So how do we train our minds to see the essential? We begin with mindfulness. We observe the body, the feelings, the mind, and the Dharma. We learn to tell the difference between what lasts and what fades, between what binds and what liberates. The essential is simple, but it is not easy. It requires letting go of what we are used to, letting go of the idea that we must be someone special, letting go of the notion that things will always go our way, letting go of the stories we tell about ourselves and others. The Buddha invites us to see clearly, to see through the illusion of self, to see through the illusion of permanence, to see through the illusion of control. And in this seeing, we arrive at the essence. Let us sit quietly now, breathing in. I know this moment is precious. Breathing out, I let go of the non-essential. Let us remember, the Dharma is not something far away. It is present in the breath, in the step, in the smile, in the silence. To realize the essence is to stop running, to be still, and to recognize the truth. Everything changes. Nothing belongs to us. We are not what we think. And yet, in the midst of all this change, there is peace. The peace of knowing that we can let go, that we can forgive, that we can love, that we can be free. Let us reflect deeper now. For what blinds us to the essential? It is not only ignorance, but habit energy, the repeated patterns of seeing and reacting that arise from years of conditioning. When we hear a voice criticize us, our old wounds flare up. We imagine harm where there is none. We see attack where there is only misunderstanding. That too is seeing the unessential as essential. The essential is not the voice outside, but the reaction within. The untrained mind follows every echo. The trained mind returns to the breath, to the body, to stillness, and asks, what is really happening here? When we mistake name and form for truth, we create division. But in the Dharma, name and form are not the goal. Insight is the goal. Liberation is the goal. And insight requires that we pierce the illusion with compassion, not judgment. If someone shouts, or if someone praises, both are passing conditions. The essential lies in how we meet those conditions, with equanimity, with awareness, with right view. Right view is not opinion. It is seeing clearly. And to see clearly, we must look deeply. Looking deeply does not mean analysis, but presence. Presence in the now, where life is truly lived. Let us return to the breath. Let us return to the step. Let us return to this moment. For here is where the essence reveals itself. Dear friends, let us reflect together. Have we mistaken our preferences for truth? Have we clung to unessential identities? Have we turned away from the wisdom of the heart? If so, there is no need for shame. There is only the invitation to begin again. This is the path the Buddha walked, from palace to forest, from distraction to awakening, and he offers it freely to us, not as belief, but as practice, not as doctrine, but as liberation. Each time we stop and breathe, each time we recognize craving, each time we offer kindness, we return to the essential. Let us live simply. Let us speak truthfully. Let us serve selflessly. Let us meditate deeply. And in this simplicity, we find what was always here. The Dharma is not hidden, but veiled by our misperceptions. The moment we open the hand of clinging, the path appears. There is no need to add more, only to subtract fear, to subtract greed, to subtract delusion. And then what remains is the essence, the silence that sings, the stillness that heals, the clarity that liberates. Dear ones, you do not need to chase the Dharma. You only need to be still enough to let it rise. The lotus grows from the mud, but it reaches the sun. We too can rise, if we root ourselves in truth. Let us practice together. Let us remember together. Let us awaken together. Not later, but now. Not someday, but today. This is the essential truth. This is the gentle path. This is the Buddha's invitation to deepen our understanding. We must bring the practice into every detail of our lives. Let us contemplate more deeply the root of our desires, our fears, our confusion. When we are chasing something outside of ourselves, is it truly essential? Does it bring freedom? Or does it create more attachment? Let us not live like thirsty people chasing a mirage, thinking it is water. Let us walk to the wellspring of the Dharma. Drink deeply from mindfulness and insight. To understand the essential is to see things as they really are, to stop projecting and start observing. Each breath is a teacher, each step a lesson, each silence a doorway. If we cling to opinions, if we harden around identity, we miss the essence. But when we soften, when we listen deeply, the essence reveals itself. Let us sit now with one question. What is truly important in this moment? And as we breathe, let the answer come not from the intellect, but from the heart. In the Dharma, the essential is not a thing to grasp, but a way of seeing, a clarity that grows from simplicity. And when we see the essential, we can let go of what no longer serves. The past, we can learn from it. The future, we can prepare for it. But only in the now can we live. Let the mind rest in the present. Let the heart open in compassion. Let the body settle in peace. Here's the essential truth. All things are impermanent. All things are without self. Nirvana is peace. And to realize nirvana, we let go of craving, of hatred, of delusion. This is the noble path, the middle way, not too tight, not too loose, but balanced, awake, alive. This moment is the doorway. Let us step through, together. Thank you for watching today's sermon with Tien Tai. Namimo Adita Fat. I wish to bring this merit towards all disciples and sentient beings, all of whom will attain Buddhahood. Remember to like and subscribe to the channel to review the short sermons of the Buddha. Thank you for listening to the Dharma.